What's up, guys? I'm with Ollie, and he just beat me at locals. So he's playing Android 21, the starter deck. I thought I'd grab a deck profile. You've only been playing for a couple of months, but you play very well. So
thank you.
And yeah, do you want to just run through your deck? This is the starter deck Android 21.
Yeah. So I was playing the one that did the clone tokens.
Yeah.
I just found I was getting aggroed out too much and just couldn't keep pace. So I swapped to this because I still like the leader. So auto, when it attacks, draw a card. Don't have to attack the leader for it, so it's really nice. And then you awaken at 6 life if you have a multicolored energy, so you awaken really early as well against aggro decks. Then you untap and draw a card, so pretty standard. On flip, so you can't use any of the Android 8s permanent. You can't play battle cards with 8 or 6 cost or more. So yeah, 8 costs are scrapped. It's this big effect at the bottom that's the really interesting bit. So a lot of the cards in your deck will send an energy to drop, which will then trigger the leader. So you draw a card, put an energy from your drop back in, so it can be the one that you pitch, and then during your opponent's main you can untap an energy. So it's quite controlling, and that's what I liked. It's a really strong tempo deck that I found. So I played a blue-green variant, as a lot of the Android 21 cards are blue-green, and we'll just jump straight into it. So the quick easy ones, comes in untapped, energy exhaust, counts blue-green, simple standard. It's not often that I will play this, but sometimes you might. If you play it and your opponent combos or something, you can send one of the combo cards away. It has its usage, but I've not used that aspect of it, if at all. So 4 of those. 4 super combos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Self-explanatory. I play 2 of these. I'm thinking of upping the count. So if you can't sack an energy off to trigger your leader's effect, you'll miss the untap and you won't get to draw. But I run a lot of cards that do untap. So this is here just to keep the engine going, keep drawing cards. And obviously it's a lot useful if I don't have the engine and they draw off this. I can still keep plussing. So I play 2 of these, might up it, because I feel like there's a lot of space in the deck. So cards that untap. So we've got the absolute release balls. This is only really good against the aggro stuff, just because you have to be at 4 life to use it. Against other stuff, I'll start playing the big bombs, 5 drops, 6 drops. I've had limited use against this versus Baby, so this is one of the cards I'm thinking of dropping. I'm a little bit unsure, but it does untap, so it will play off of this. 2 East, control deck, it untaps, it's basically free, so I get a draw again off that. Played 2 Go Hands, so again it's removal, untaps me a card, draws me a card off the Vegeta, just in the event I can sack an energy off of this. So I haven't used this once, so I'm still unsure of this, but in principle it's a nice idea.
It seems like it's a matchup dependent card.
And my testing's been very small. I've played against an 18 cell deck, Baby, some Freezer variants, and then whatever was here today. And that's been my entire testing with this deck. Cell and Freezer basically, and 1 Baby. Again, for the standard package, so I play Free Beam. Yep, so it's Free Beam. I might go to 4 and drop one of these instead. Beans are just beans. Again, it'll draw me a card off the Vegeta. And they're play enablers, playmakers. They're just fantastic. It's probably one of the strongest cards. So yeah, I ran 3 purely because I thought it was a card that I could drop. I used to run 4 in the clone token one, so that the clone tokens couldn't kill me. And then figured if this build I'll drop 1, but I don't want to go back up to 4. And then again, 4 Dimension Magics, untaps, stops cards, stops stacks, untaps, play it for free. Yeah, it's pretty invaluable. Obviously this kind of took the game from you. Yeah, so that hurt.
My misplay.
Your misplay. Happens. It happens. 2 Vegeta the Crawl. Again, you're a control deck, so this again was a toss-up. Do I want to up a Vegeta the Crawl, drop a Gohan, maybe the Gohan becomes like another bean? So I am still playing around with ratios. I did use this a lot more than I used the Gohan though.
Yeah.
So just in that fact, I'm probably going to up this. So yeah, I found 2 did work though. Play 4 of these. This is a bit of a hangover from the other version of the leader that I was playing, where you were just ramping up. Didn't really use these too much. If you charge a Bad Omen that I'll show up next, then play a 17 and drop this, you're essentially playing your Bad Omen on turn 3, which is really nice. But otherwise, I didn't find these too fantastic. I'd play 1 and then the rest would sit in hand the rest of the game. So I'm not 100% sold on any of these, be it 4 or 3. But like I said, they give you early access to Omens, and they'll give you early access to some of the other 4 drops as well. So MVP, 3 Bad Omen. I did think about playing 4, but did decide against it in the end. Reason being is there's a couple of different searches in here, so I can fairly get to it fairly quickly, fairly easily. So I think 3 is perfect. The combo is to have 1 in energy real quick. So you play your energy, pay it, it comes out, sack everything off, you swing with something, provided you've got an energy open, tap it, combo with it, it then goes to drop. And then what you want to do is play 1 of these for free. So it will sack another energy off, the leader triggers, which will then pull the Bad Omen that you've comboed with back into energy, so you can then replay it again next turn. So you just keep looping them. You can Omen off an Omen, so if you've got an Omen in drop, you play an Omen, bring it out, sack an energy off, leader triggers, bringing back another Omen, because it's sacking energy off as well. So that's the idea really, it's just to cycle as many of these as possible, so energy, play, bin it, drop, trigger the leader with 1 of these, or 1 of the other cards, put its in energy, and then play it again. So the important thing with this is it's not KO, it's send, so it gets around a lot of different things. There's not many ways to stop it, like can't denial of hope here. So the auto almost goes off. Not had anyone stop this today at all. Cold Bloodlust is about the only thing I've faced that's ever stopped it. And even if they Bloodlust it, you've still got a 25 beater on board. So, and then again you can just cycle it, attack with leader, combo it, stint drop, play this and bring this back out. So yeah, MVP. So getting into this guy. Always want to see this pretty much all the time. So it's pretty simple. So it's a free cost, but he comes in for free as long as you sack off a multicoloured energy. So what you'll find is you'll do some plays, tap out or have maybe 1 untapped, sack off in a multicoloured energy, bring this in for free, and then your leader's going to untap 1 energy because it's lost an energy, and then it will pull this back. It's just really nice. It's a 325 guy that sets off your leader. It means you can start reoccurring stuff. You get an untap. Because it will untap, it will draw you with the Vegeta, so you're drawing more cards. So I always have cards in hand pretty much. I don't think I ever had a game where I was had less than 6, maybe. So yeah, it's a free beater and triggers your leader for nothing. So yeah, 4 of him. So some of the techie cards. So this is just a 10k blocker that comes in when an energy gets pitched. So it will come off a Bad Omen, it will come off your 816s. Not really had much luck with this per se. Still like it, still free. I wouldn't play any more than 2 because you can only have 1 of these on board as well. So this, I am thinking of upping the numbers on this. So it's a 4 drop. When you play it, you pitch an energy, so again it will trigger leader. And then the triggering of leader will give you a draw if you've got the Vegeta. Yeah, go ahead. And then when you play it, everything that they've got that's 4 or less gets put to the bottom of the deck. This is so good. It's put the tempo back to me so many times in games where someone's going wide and I'll drop this and go, right, well that's completely reset. So great against aggro, great against mid-range. I just find it to be a really good tempo swing, so I will probably up this back to 4, just because obviously it will trigger the leader as well. And then, so 3 of these, just as a generic searcher. Play it, look at 5, add an android. One of the things people don't realise is the last effect will let you kind of swap an energy. So what you can do is if turn 2, for example, you've charged, I don't know, one of these, just so you've got the multicoloured energy, just so you can ensure you awaken, and then you've, say, drawn into a bad omen. So let's say you charge this, turn 2, you charge something else, this awakens, play this, you search your bad omen, at the end of the turn you can then pop this in your hand and then swap it with a bad omen. So this is really nice. I'm considering going up to 4 for that reason. It fixes your hand and then coincidentally fixes your energy as well. So yeah, I would go up to 4 purely off that. I have got the 4th but didn't think of putting it in. Yep. And then finally, so this is more fixing. Hated it. Every game I hated it. So pay 1, draw 1 card. You're likely not going to play it turn 1 because you're charging a multicoloured energy. And then this is how bad it's been for me. I can't remember the second effect. It's something like you
choose 1 blue-green multicoloured card in your energy, add it to your hand, then remove this card from your drop from the game. Choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the energy investment.
Yeah, so it's essentially this, but not in the second effect of this, but not in a body. So yeah, I thought this would be more useful than it was. I'm dropping this. I did it as a draw 1. I'd rather just search 5 and get something I actually need, and then like another combo piece. It's just, yeah, no, this was awful all day. Finally, 3 beautiful scientists. This I probably wouldn't up. In the previous build where you're playing the clone tokens, I'd mun 4 because you want the ramp, you want to get to your 8 drop. In this, I didn't really use it too much. This was only ever used if I didn't have a bad omen by turn 4. Because if you play this and look at 7, you're almost guaranteed to find a bad omen at that point. The block is nice and the KO is nice. It has come in useful, but I probably wouldn't run more than 3. If you're super desperate, you can find one off the 18, play it, and then dig another 7. But that's about it. Still nice though. And then the worst card of the day, worse than the Red Ribbon Army, is 2 of these. Don't play these, play Piccolos. I thought I was being smart by comboing and then dropping this and then getting a free bounce because it doesn't cost anything. I thought that'd be a really smart, clever tactic. No, I'd never bounced anything once. I comboed with it and played it once and then that was it. I just never used it, wouldn't use it. Run Piccolos instead of this.
Alright.
So yeah, and then that's the main. Record was 2-2.
Okay, cool. Well, congratulations. Any shout outs before we go?
Yeah, shout out to Bradley, wherever he is, this guy, and Chris for driving us. He got me into the game and basically built me the deck almost. I had to give him some money, but he was always picking up cards for me. So he was like, I've got this card for you, I've got this card for you, I've got this card for you, and then we'd sort something out. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing this game and I wouldn't have a deck. So Bradley, you're my guy.
Alright.
No, thank you very much.